Good morning, ladies. This is Jennifer with Average Girl Workout, and I want to talk about a very important subject, ladies. We may not have a lot in common, but we do have this. There is nothing average about being a woman globally. So with that being said, I want you ladies to pay attention and really think about this, okay? I wrote notes. I take notes. I was talking to my girlfriend today, and talked to my sisters, my mom, etc., etc. And I'm always writing notes, taking mental notes, writing stuff down, because when you are building something for yourself, a brand, whatever it may be, to each his own, it takes a lot of work, sacrifice, and mind scrambling. But I'm very big on writing things down. And even if you store it in your computer, whatever that may be, it's still good to write it down so you can look back at it, date it, and see how far you come, etc., etc. But one thing I wanted to talk about, ladies, that is very important for us to remember, okay, is we need to look out for the future you. Okay? I have a lot of notes here, so I'm just focusing on what's important right now. What's very important is that we look out for the future you, okay? If you're around the age of 20, your 30s, 40s, 50s, etc., 60s, whatever it may be, it's still important to look out for the future you, which is your mental well-being, okay? You need to make stock of the goals that you want and that you perceive for yourself realistically according to your circumstances and where you are at in the brand you are selling, making, advertising, introducing, putting together, whatever label you want to put on it. That is what you're working on, okay? So really think about this. To look out for the future you, it's not something that you're just gonna think about, because when I was in my 20s, I thought about the future relatively, but not to the point where not to the point where I okay, you know how you're in school, they say, hey, what you want to be in 5 years, what you want to be in such and such, and you say, oh, I want to be this, I want to be that. That's good and all, have goals, plans. The average woman may, she wants a family, a husband, kids. Maybe she wants to go to school. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she doesn't want a husband. Maybe she likes being single and doing her. Whatever floats your boat. But the main thing that I want to focus on here is when you look out for the future you and you have that mindset, ladies. Okay, it's late. But you have the mindset that you're looking out for the future you. You don't think so much in the now. You don't think so much in what's going on now with you and how you're feeling. Not just everyday life, relationships, or whatever it is you're doing, or situations that you find yourself in either by choice or circumstances or whatever you're going through. But random talking. It's interesting that everything I want to talk about or say, it's just sitting here so nice. But then once I get on camera, it just kind of someone unplug me. But I'm going to keep talking anyway. When you are looking out for the future you, ladies, there's two things you need to keep in mind. Is that you cannot change so much people, the choices people make around you, whatever your environment is, some of the decisions you made to where you are at now and the age you are. You can't always go back and change that, but you can change how you deal with it, which is, are you dealing with it realistically in your perspective, or are you dealing with it in the perspective of others and what they think or thought something should be? So just rambling on here, but it's a good point. Maybe you can get something from it, or maybe you can spark, this conversation can spark something that you already know, or that you already feel, or that you're already doing. But ladies, look out for the future you. Whatever age you are, refined women, those coming into their identities, just branching out into just different things you're doing, etc., etc. You know, we can go all day with subjects for women, all day, but hey, I ain't doing that. But look out for the future you, and keep that in mind when you're dealing day to day. Think about the future you and what you want her to be and how you want her to feel, where you would like to see yourself. And we're not talking about looking good, or, you know, I want my body to look like this. I mean, that's good. You can work on your body. You can do all that. You can get good weave, whatever you want to call it. You know, you can dress up, make up, hide flaws. You know what I'm saying? But nobody can fix this. And how you think. You know, you can sit in a room full of people and look like you could look great outside all together. I mean, sharp, beautiful. Your mind could be just messed up. And I don't mean messed up like a man did it, or, you know, you're broke or whatever it is. But your thinking and how you move and carry yourself can just be not so good, you know. But hey, if you look out for the future you, ladies, you may be more conscious and aware of your surroundings, of your choices, and of the decisions you're making, and with the people you're choosing to make them with. So hey, if this sparks something within you to say, let me think about that. Great, I did my job. But if it didn't, and you looked and said, what's she talking about? Skedaddle on. Peace.